So, the mint julep. American classic, another one of those drinks that goes back to the earliest days of America. We think of this as a Derby Day drink, but this is a drink that people drank day in and day out. Bartenders made them. They didn't use silver cups or anything like that. If you had handed a bar patron a silver cup full of something, that would have been the last time you saw that silver cup. They used regular glasses then as now. And it's actually, if you strip off all the mythology, it's a very simple drink. But it does have a little bit of technique to it. So I'm going to start with just a glass there, a tall glass, add an ounce of simple syrup. And then I'm going to press a sprig or two of mint in there. Now, you don't want to massacre the mint. If you press it too much or muddle it into pieces, you're going to get little bits of mint floating in there. You just want to open the veins and lightly infuse the syrup. So, pretty much done there. That's all. Now, this mint we can remove. This is, as they say, a sacrifice. Now we're ready for the serious part. I'm going to clear the decks here. For this, you need your mint julep kit. Canvas sack, a large woodworking mallet, $10 from Amazon.com, and I have a little scoop that you'll need to get the ice into the glass, so any kind of small scoop will do it. Now, what I'm going to do is make a lot of very fine ice here, because the whole point of a mint julep is to make it as cold as is humanly possible. And to do that, you need to pack that glass with ice. You can recite underneath the spreading chestnut tree and all those kind of corny poems at this point. That's very fun. All right. That should do it. That should give us our finely crushed ice. At least it better do it, right? Now I'm just going to start scooping this out and packing that glass as full as I can. And you use a canvas bag because that will absorb and wick away some of the moisture from the ice, because you want this ice to be as dry, cold, and fine as possible. And if you want to mound it on a little bit, you're good there. Now obviously we're missing something here, and that would be the alcohol. I'm going to use bourbon here. This is kind of the post-Civil War mint julep. Before the Civil War, they would have used a nice French cognac like Martel or any one of a number of them. Now, our recipe here calls for 2 ounces of bourbon, but I think we need another ½ ounce. That's not enough bourbon. There we go. I'm just going to give this a little stir to bring things together. You don't want to destroy it. You just want to pull up the sweetness from the bottom. And now you see the level of the liquid has gone down a little bit. You want to top it with a little extra ice. And finally, a float of Jamaican rum is an option. Just want to spoon it on top just for the aroma. And finally, arrange a little hedge of mint here. Now, you don't have to just make it with one liquor. In the 19th century, when bartenders were true artists at this, they would make it with a mixture of sherry wine and rum and brandy and maybe a little whiskey for aroma. They'd do all kinds of crazy things with it. You want a nice bush of mint there. Now I'm going to finally finish it off with a couple of straws. Now if you let this sit for a while, the glass will frost and get a thick layer of ice around it. So you just have to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and that's a very fun thing to do. The mint julep.